Hello students, as we have discussed in the last video about the ray diagrams by concave mirror, so in this video I will take the image formation by convex mirror. Okay, so basically in this image formation by convex mirror we have only two cases. Okay, so let's start with the first case. The first case is when object is at infinity. Okay, so infinity means what is the assumption? We assume that all the light rays coming from the object move parallel to each other. Okay, like this. After reflection, the light rays get in this directions. Okay, in these different directions. Okay, and one more thing is again very clear to us that the focus and the center of curvature of convex mirror always lie behind the mirror, behind the reflecting surface. So we have to show that the reflected rays are passing through the focus. So what we will do, we will extend these reflected rays in the backward direction, and we will observe that here the light rays are meeting. Okay, so this is the point of image. Okay, now if I talk about the nature of the image, then nature of the image will be point size highly diminished because we will observe a single point here. Okay, and the position of image is it is formed at focus. Okay, and the last thing, image is virtual and erect. Why virtual and erect? Because the image is formed behind the mirror. So all those images are always virtual and erect. Now next move to the last case of convex mirror, that is when the object is between infinity and pole. Okay, infinity and pole somewhere here, because we know that focus and center of curvature lie behind the reflecting surface. Okay, so we cannot take all those cases over here which we have discussed in the concave mirrors. Okay, so let's suppose this is the position of the object. A parallel beam of light strikes the reflecting surface. After reflection, it moves like this. Okay, now we have assumed a second incident ray like this strikes the reflecting surface. After reflection, we observe that it follows the same original path. Okay, being a reflected ray. Okay, now again we have to show that this light incident ray, when it was traveling parallel to the principal axis, after reflection it should pass through focus. So let's extend this reflected light ray, so it will meet at focus. Okay, now the next rule is when the light ray retraces the original path, so it is passing through the center of curvature. So again extend this light ray, it is passing through center of curvature. So here we have got the point of image, means intersection point we have obtained here. Okay, so at this point we will obtain our image. Okay, now the nature of image diminished, okay, and smaller in size. Okay, and the position of image is it is formed between pole and focus of the convex mirror, and again it is virtual and erect because it is formed behind the mirror. Clear? Okay, now next move to the uses of convex mirror. Okay, convex mirror also plays a very important role in our day-to-day life, and the conceptual question can be asked on this. Okay, so basically we deal with the three main applications of convex mirror. The first important one is it is used as a rear view mirror in the vehicles, whether we have two-wheelers or four-wheelers. Okay, in general. Okay, so basically in all the vehicles the rear view mirror is made up of convex mirror. Clear? Secondly, convex mirror can be used at blind turns. Okay, why at blind turns, and why it can be used as a security purpose in shops or in malls. Okay, because the basic nature of convex mirror is it is diverging in nature. So it diverges all the incident light ray that falls on its reflecting surface. Okay, So all the reflected light rays are diverged by this mirror. Clear? So when we have a diverged beam of light, we can obtain a wider view of the area. We can have a wider vision. Therefore, these are the basic applications of convex mirror. It is used at blind turns, okay, or on the points where we have the merging of traffic, and in shops, malls, for security purpose, because it gives a wider vision. Okay, so I hope the ray diagram of convex mirror and its uses are clear to you. In the next video, I will take sign conventions by spherical mirrors. Okay, thank you.